What's up, boys? We're taking a look at some more MLB player props in today's video. So yesterday we had a 2-in-1 day, so profitable is pretty good, mixing and matching, pretty good. So 2-in-1 in the video, not horrible. We're taking a look at some fantasy score today. I might do another video a little bit later, going over total bases, hits and walks, all the different stuff that they usually do go ahead and have on Prize Picks. But we're going to go ahead and take a look at some trends and all that for hitter fantasy score. I think there's a lot of good options. I had a pretty good day messing around with some hitter fantasy score yesterday, so I want to go ahead and take a look at these and get these up pretty early in the morning, especially for those early games that are at like noon today. But if anyone's not already subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do so right now. Also, go ahead and like the video. It takes like 2 seconds out of your day. I seriously would go ahead and appreciate it. But also research on the Patreon every single day. NBA, I'm recording this early. Really early, so the NBA game isn't even over right now, the Timberwolves game, but that's looking pretty good right now. I don't want to jinx myself, but it's looking like a 4-0 day, at least a 3-in-1 day over for NBA. And then MLB yesterday was pretty average. It wasn't anything too great, but the day before we went 6-3 and 6-3-1, so pretty good day there. But if you're interested in joining the Patreon, the link is in my description. It's in the top of the description. Go ahead and join over there. I recommend doing so now instead of waiting until later in the month, because that way you guys can get it for the rest of April instead of just, only a couple days before May begins. So that kind of makes sense. So if you're interested in joining, go ahead and do so now. There's an NBA and MLB combined package, or you guys can go ahead and get just NBA, or you can go ahead and just get MLB. It's up to you guys over there. But a ton of picks over there all the time. Just my research all the time over there, so if you guys are interested in getting that. And also, if you guys are not already in Prize Picks, highly recommend joining. Use code DOMG to match your first deposit 100% up to $100. Highly recommend joining Prize Picks. Great website, love it. Anyways, sorry for the super long intro. Let's go ahead and hop into this. Did not plan on making that intro super long, but anyways, let's take a look at some hitter fantasy score here. So I have 2 from the Cubs game and 1 from the Cardinals game. So go ahead and take a look at these here. So the first one here, it's going to be a guy who's just been unbelievable lately, man. It's going to be Suzuki here, over 5.5 hitter fantasy score. He has been crazy this season. Absolutely awesome. We can take a look here at MLB daily lineups and take a look at where they think this game is going to be here. So it's at 12:35 today. It's an 8.5 run over under, so pretty average. It's usually about where every game is. He's going against Thompson today, who is a righty. So let's take a look at more into this one though and see how he's done in the recent games. But he's batting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is where he's projected to go. This is not confirmed, but this is where he's projected to bat is number 6 in the lineup. So, but look at his fantasy score game log, man. We just need to go ahead and have 6. This is DK right here. It's not actually DK scoring, but on Statmuse they have it listed as DK, so this is what he's been scoring lately. So 9, 11, 20, and 28. He only needs 6, man. So I'm loving the spot a lot. So yeah, this is how if you go ahead and go over to the scoring chart here, you can take a look at what it's at here. So like single is 3, double is 5, a run is 2, RBI 2, base on balls, which is a walk, hit by pitch is a 2, and then stolen base is 5. So let's take a look into this one now. So 2 hits right there, 2 home runs against the Pirates. Definitely, pretty good. 8 total bases right there, but 2 RBIs. You take a look at what he did against Milwaukee too. He was just unbelievable against Milwaukee here. 2 walks right there, 1 walk there. He's been drawing a lot of walks as well, hitting 3 home runs in 4 games. He's been crazy, man. I'm definitely gonna ride the hot hand here and go over the 5.5. I like the spot a lot for Suzuki. He's just been hot, man. And he's only played 4 games in MLB though, so he doesn't really have a game log against Thompson. So we can't really go anything off of that, but he's not pitched yet this season as well. So I do like the spot for sure, though, for Suzuki here. But always take everything at your own risk, always doing research. I'm not telling you guys what to play. I'm just showing you guys what I am playing. So I do want to say that. But anyways, let's go and take a look at another one here from the Cubs. And I like Ian Happ, too. This yesterday ended up getting bumped up to 6.5, but he's at 5.5 right now over on Prize Picks. So right here, you take a look at his recent game log so far this season. He's had 17, 20, and 6. He's killed this, man. He did only go over by half right here. So if it gets bumped up, I don't recommend taking it at 6.5, but I like it at 5.5 right now. 3 at-bats here with 2 hits. So he did pretty good for the most part there. He had 2 singles. That's what we're going to need today. You can go ahead and get some RBIs. Just a double would do it. Well, not all the way, but he's been doing very, very good this season. I'm going to kind of, again, ride the hot hand here. So as you can see right here, he's a switch hitter, which is good, going against Zach Thompson. So I like the spot a lot. There's also, he has played Zach Thompson before, and this is what he's done against him. So he has had 4 plate appearances with 1 hit and 1 walk. So nothing too crazy there. So 3 at-bats with 1 hit. So he's batting a .333. So it's kind of a small sample size there, but it's a pretty good one, I guess, right there versus Zach Thompson. So I definitely do like the spot a lot here for Ian Happ, though, to go ahead and go over 5.5 fantasy score. All right, let's go and take a look at another guy who's just been ballistic, man. Let's take a look at Nolan Arnotto, man. All right, this was probably my favorite out of these, to be honest. Over 7.5 fantasy score here. He's gone crazy, man. 18, 28, 16, and 16. All we need is 8. We need him to have half of these right here. He's doubled his fantasy score in every game this season, at least. So he's had 4 at-bats in all of these games here. 3 home runs, a ton of RBIs. I mean, he's just been ballistic, man. He's been going crazy. So, I mean, these are all mostly home runs. So, you know, he's got 3 home runs, and that's where he's gotten pretty much all of his fantasy points. But I still think he can get it done for sure today. So let's take a look at this spot here. So Nolan Arenado, where are you at? St. Louis here. All right, so he's batting 4 in the lineup, cleanup hitter here, 8.5 run total, going against Zach Greinke here. So 115 today. Let's take a look more into this one though. So third base going against the Kansas City Royals here. Not that third base matters, but anyways, this is game log versus Zach Greinke here. So he's, you know, it's kind of a lot to take in here, especially because the last game was in 2020. But in the last game in 2020, 3 at-bats, 1 hit, so batting a .333 versus Zach Greinke here. So nothing too crazy right there. But we're going to go ahead and need 8 fantasy score from him here. But and that was only 3 right there. But that's also only in 3 plate appearances, which you should end up having 4 or 5 today. I'm hoping definitely for 5 or more, obviously. But anyways, this is what his game log has been kind of looking like versus Zach Greinke. So if you guys want to look at this for yourself, you can go ahead and head over to Statmuse and then type in player versus a pitcher game log, or just their game log fantasy score, all that different stuff. So you can't, unfortunately, look up fantasy score versus a pitcher, though, for whatever reason. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, that's kind of what I got going on today. Some fantasy score that I think is kind of slept on a little bit on prizepicks right now. So that's what I'm kind of thinking for today. Again, I'm just telling you guys what I'm playing, not necessarily telling you guys what to play, or I'm actually not at all telling you guys what to play. Only play anything if you like it, obviously. Take a look into these yourself, do your own research, all that different stuff. But yeah, that's going to do, man. I seriously do appreciate watching. Again, use code DOMG on prizepicks to make your first deposit 100% up to $100. But that's going to do it. Appreciate watching. I'll see you guys next one. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.